You can, John's around here somewhere.
Oh, that's a nice Spitfire.
A few months later, I'm trying to get all the heat out of it, so the air conditioner will be more beneficial.
Brought your own chair, Steve. Good. Good to see you. Kathy's right back there. So
we didn't
make yourself at home.
We hadn't fit one of these. So long story short, all the instructions that come with the kit now. So I got.
All right, we'll go take a look. Nice turnout here.
This is not solder, this is braised. Hot. Leave the air out of the
V8 and this TR4. This is an early TR4, black plate California car. Got the white painted dash, that would be original. You don't find them much cleaner than this. Aluminum radiator, of course. That is really sharp. It's a fin valve cover. Otherwise, the engine block and everything looks stock with the Webers. Of course, that's not stock. Number 254, very early. Another aluminum radiator. That's a really nice feature, of course. I like this battery tie down here, customized. A lot to see here. The wide wall, the wide white walls. It's like some matching luggage. Very period correct right-hand drive. Very early California car. Now here's a neat car, TR8. This would have the Rover V8, 3.5 liter, 5-speed. And this one is for sale. AC even works. May not pass smog in California, so if you're out of California, that's a good one for you. Another TR8. This is what the original stock Rover V8 looks like in these. Convertible, he's got a roll bar in this one. Probably a nice feature for, helps out with safety of course, but it also probably stiffens the chassis a bit, which is never a bad thing. TR6, beautiful looking body style, very similar to the TR4. Got the Panasport racing wheels for those 14s. Or 15s, probably 14s. Another aluminum radiator. Everything's nicely finished, way beyond factory. TR250, which would have been in between the TR4 and then the TR6. Beautiful color, or that baby blue, robin's egg blue. There's a Triumph fan right there. Oh, you got away. The dog's getting away. Yeah. Look at this here, a little customized dash on this TR6. Cream-faced gauges, look sharp. Well, folks, if you want a Triumph, this is the place to try to find one. It's for sale. These people are really taking care of their cars. I've done that before. You go to a show or a concours event or whatever it may be, even a racing event. That's the best place to find something for sale. The owners tend to be very meticulous. You get to talk to them. They'll tell you everything about it. It's got a 5-speed in this one, disc brakes all around. Probably one gripe I would have about TR4, TR3, even a TR6 would be the original 4-speeds. They work great, but they're only really good for 65 or 70, and even then the engine's, you're turning 3,500 at 70 miles an hour, which shouldn't be that high. Look at this, triple Webers. That's a neat piece of machinery there. Yeah, aluminum radiator again. Look at this here, telling you when the oil was last changed. Chrome wire wheels on this TR3. Oh, these are nice looking, the GT6. Similar look to the Spitfire, the GT bodied roofline. Well, there's just so much to see here. All right, let's check out some MGs. There are a ton of them here. Here's a GT, it's original color, got Webers on it. Here's a nice B, probably 73 or something like that, I'm guessing. Hard to tell. This is a TF, yep, obviously, with the license plate there. One long-term owner for 50 years, everything works. There's an MGA, Roadster, there's a coupe. We'll look at those in just a second. I heard this one drive in. Looks like a TC, but look again. Let's take a look, folks.
There's a guy named Steve Danish that owns the Works. He's got a big one in a 32 Roadster. Wow. But he's got a friend.
You can hear that one coming in, driving down the road.
Beautiful. That was just a scaled up one of these.
A wolf in sheep's clothing, as they might say.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, another B. Gonna be a lot of B's here. There's a frog-eyed Sprite.
I might have an extra one.
That bimini top, that's unique. You don't see those often. Aluminum radiator. We used to have a Sprite, right-hand drive. There's a Healey 3000. So we're kind of skipping around here a little. Another B. Take a look at some of the earlier MGs. So this would be a TD, I guess. Everyone likes their dogs. Another TF here. Looks really nice. Red on red.
Well, that suits that car. Sure, it stops great.
Oh, here we
It's all
go.
been built. Everything's been built.
Look at that license plate from Israel. Wow, that's great. Let's take a closer look at this.
Yeah.
It's an MGYT.
Goes with this car.
I'll have to come back to that one. And look at this sedan here. Is that a magnet? Let's see here. Nope, it's called a YB. I'm not familiar with these earlier MGs like this in the sedan form. Wow, that's unique. Great stuff. Look at the color on this, like a chartreuse almost. They had some unique colors, period colors on these MGs. It's like a conversion here, a V8, Rover V8 conversion. Or that could be, may not be a conversion. Let's take a look. Oh, with the 5-speed. Yeah, so that's definitely a conversion. For sale, aluminum radiator. Very nice and original looking here. Purchased by a U.S. soldier in France. Oh boy, there's a lot. All right, well, clearly we don't have time to go through all of this, but I love that gray on red. We used to have a 59A, red on tan. Maybe I'll see my old car here.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. I'm not gonna send you a car.
I can't even.
This is neat. It's part of the MG club. Look at this thing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, how about some Austin Healey's? It's what, BJ7 or 8? Or BJ8, 64. There's a 2-seater, 3000. This might be a 1960 or so. There is a Healey around here that I've seen before with an Alfa Romeo engine. Guy absolutely loves it.
It is.
Very nice. Aluminum radiator. Hard top is a great touch. All right, a lot of Mini Coopers here. We won't go through all of them. Here's the Traveler or Travelall, I believe they call it. Here's a Mini Moke. Nice looking Mini here. So transverse mounted, very efficient with the way they designed this. I forget the name of the gentleman who designed this, but notice the wheels are pushed out all the way forward and to the rear, maximizing your interior space. With that transverse engine like that, you get more interior room as well. Here's a Riley. Oh, that is unusual. This one's for sale here. Morris Minor, we had one of these, a cabriolet. Yeah, here we go. Speaking of which, like the one we had here, like the one we have is right here, except ours was cream colored. It's kind of fun driving around the neighborhood in that. All right, it's Lotus time.
This is Neil. Hi, how you doing? And that's the kids?
Caterham or Lotus 7, I'm not sure
I'm 17.
And you like
which is which.
Well, I like looking at them.
Let's see, which model is this here? Lotus 11. This has got to be a very, very special car here. If it's original, that is. Just might be. Late model. This Evora? What is this one? Yeah, Evora. I've driven in one of these. These are absolute screamers. You're sitting on the ground. There's an Elan. Got fared rear wheels. Let's take a look over here. Lotus 7. There's a lot to see here, folks, so sorry if we can't cover everything. Another Elan coupe. I don't see any Europas though. I had a twin cam special. Fantastic driving car. I love these early Esprits though. They're real angular looking, very clean looking. They got a bit beefier, more bloated looking later on, but of course more powerful, and they're a much better car. So here's an earlier version with those basket weave BBS wheels, I believe. Yeah, this is really nice. Blue interior. Yeah, that's a nice one. All right, let's see what else we can find. All right, we'll check these out. There's quite a few Tigers here. 66. I think these originally first came out with a 260 V8. Then I believe they went to a 289. Typical formula of a smaller, lighter weight car with a V8, powerful V8, kind of the Shelby formula. Very nice. There's another Tiger in this baby blue, the hardtop. Sort of a custom looking thing here. Great color here, sort of this sea foam. Looks like it's a bit of a competition car. Factory race car, it says 1962 Alpine. Look at the filler gauge, or filler cap, I should say. Interesting. Yeah, it's very unique. Don't see those every day. No, you're great. You're great. Go on. So what's the rear end ratio on these?
Oh God, I don't remember that off the top of my head.
Is it like if you're doing 70 on the freeway?
Oh, I'm 70. I'm like 2,000 RPMs.
Oh, very good.
At least that's what my speedometer says.
Right, right. All right.
People are still passing me left and right, so
Of course, of course.
may not be correct.
Yeah, we have a bunch of Morgans and Triumphs and all that. And English
Some of the Morgans come to our autocrosses sometimes.
Yeah. That's kind of the drawback, I think, with the 4-speed. It's just, you know, they're buzzing a little bit on the highway. So this is definitely better than a Morgan.
So I may have to change the rear end at some point. I don't know. I have different views.
Yeah.
I just the car's running okay as it is. So
Yeah.
I'm just leaving it.
Leave well enough alone.
Yeah, and I'm trying to keep it as stock as I can.
Yeah, I noticed. It's beautiful. Looks great. All right, well, enjoy. Check this out, Aston Martin. Mrs. Brown, so I guess that would be David Brown's significant other, perhaps? This here. I believe these were used so that the high-speed wind wouldn't push the wipers up and off the screen. Oh, that's great.
I don't know. I like it the way it is because I don't worry about.
Here we go. Look at some of the Morgans. Oh, check out this drop head. It's got a lot of patina, as they say. I've not seen this car before. Cream face gauges. So it's prior to a 63. Notice the wood. Notice how the doors open. Sort of like a Lincoln Continental. That's a 58. That could very well be the original color paint. The original paint. Looks like a +8 here. Later model. So +4. And a nice right-hand drive Roadster. How about a few Land Rovers? Got some really tricked out ones. The Defender. Now look at this one over here. Not even sure what it is. Let's find out. Jaguar. I've heard of these.
Did you put some sticks in and?
Later model Range Rovers here. Discovery. A couple earlier Land Rovers. $1957. Look at that. That's probably been on a few adventures. That's ready to bug out of town right there. That's your prepper escape vehicle. More of a stock Discovery, it looks like. Discovery 2, 2001. All right, we got to take a look at this Alvis, 52 Alvis TB21 Sports Tourer. Now we're just talking with the owner, Sandy.
Yes.
You're in the Los Angeles area. Let me turn around this way so we're not looking into this. So tell us, you bought this out of Germany?
I found this in Germany 4 years ago. I wanted to buy a British sports car from the 50s. I actually saw an unusual model of an Allard I wanted, and when I started to Google and get more information on it, Allard starts with AL, Alvis starts with AL. This popped up on one of my searches.
Okay.
The story is this model they built 31 of. 30 of them are right-hand drive,
Okay.
two-seater. And they built one as a prototype for America, left-hand drive, four-seater. And after they built it, they decided it'd be too expensive, it wouldn't sell, so they didn't make any more.
Is this a one of one?
This is a prototype.
This is the one left-hand drive they ever made?
Yep.
Okay, wow, that's fascinating. I noticed this instrument is the same as a Morgan, actually, the 4-in-1.
Yep. Yep.
Very interesting.
And if you look at the tack on the right side, the dial goes reverse from where the ours do. And if you're driving right-handed, it seems to be going away from you.
I had noticed that. Yeah, that's an idiosyncracity, huh, to say the least.
3 liters.
So you mentioned the doors open sort of like
doors.
a Morgan drophead, suicide doors. You've got the semaphores or trafficators.
Trafficators, one on each side, just in front of the door.
Yep, right down here. All right, Sandy's gonna show us the straight 6 3-liter
3-liter straight
twin
six.
plug.
The engine has 6 plugs and they keep 6 spares.
Oh, okay, that's all right. I got it.
In the 50s, if you're out in the country in England, you didn't have Auto Club, you didn't have
Right.
cell phones, you carried spares with you.
So are these is that an SU?
Single SU.
An SU. There's
Later
your-
years, they went to double and then to triple.
Let me get on the other side here. Very smooth, isn't it? Yeah. And that's
This car has an extremely long wheelbase.
Right, right.
I've got a Jensen Interceptor convertible at home. which is 10 inches longer than this. The wheelbase on this is 9 inches longer than the Jensen.
No kidding. So it really rides smooth.
Yeah.
So what do you have? Maybe 120 horsepower, something like that?
They rate this at 95. When they went to
95.
dual carbs, they went to 120.
Okay.
And then the mid 60s, they went to triple carbs, and then went to 150 horsepower.
Okay. Either way, they've got torque, and they're very smooth. Very familiar with that fuel pump down there. I've seen that before in other cars.
Being that this car came out of Germany, the center tag there, Germans have it on all their cars, and that's in German.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't have noticed that. Oh, my finger's in the way.
Is this a 53 Elvis? Oh no, 52.
All right.
52 and a half?
So here's the tachometer he mentioned. It turns away from you when you're driving right-hand side. Get a look at that wheelbase. Yeah, that's a really long, sleek, elegant looking car. All right, well, we'll let Sandy go.
That's the one.
And we'll go look at some other stuff. Thanks, Sandy. Thanks.
Jay, real good. You have the tunnel here for the right.
Yeah, point plug ignition.
All right, we got a Singer Le Mans Roadster. We've seen this car over the years, owned by Tony with the Singer Club. That's how we found our Singer. In fact, Tony bought a couple of Singers from my dad, might be 30 years ago. Small world. There's an HRG, English car, obviously. What's this, a Bristol? Beautiful. Yep, AC. All right, we can't pass this one. It's green on green. It's probably triple green. I'm guessing the top is also green.
What if this is all alloy?
All right, let's get another shot at this. It looks a little bit silver, a little bit green, depending on the lighting. Got the Brooklyn screens, those bucket seats. Looks very stock in the interior. So this is an XK120. So these would have aluminum doors. They always get dented because people use their knee to close the door. I don't know if this is a full alloy body or not. They made, actually, I'm not sure if they made the alloy body in '52. Here's another XK. Got the split windscreen. I like the wind wings here. An E-type coupe. Polished cam covers there. Oh, it's got the triple SUs. It's a '64. That long bonnet. You've got the covered headlights down there. The wide whites, knockoffs. Are those? Actually, I'm not sure what. Yeah, those are SUs. Wasn't sure at first. It's kind of neat.
Yeah, I guess that's what the problem is.
There's a '68. See the difference here. '67 to '68, you don't have the covered headlights anymore. Let's go take a look here. There's a coupe. It's a 150, I believe. There's another later E-type without the covered headlights. Oh, it's got headers on that. Wow. There's a lot of hardware there, folks. Aluminum radiator. This is what it originally would have looked like, although he's got triple SUs on there, I believe. This is light blue. There's a saloon. All right, let's. Speaking of the devil, there's Jay. Let's check it out.
But if I need, yeah, press that.